Welcome back to the Ultimate 180, where we are changing lives 1 degree at a time. All right, again, I am in my creative space and not in my studio because it seems like everybody likes a little more relaxed environment. And I have to tell you, so do I this new year. So, how are you doing in those New Year's resolutions? Did you ditch them? Are you on track? Let's talk about it. But let's not get upset about it. All right, let's just be real. And I'm also going to talk about something that I noticed recently that has helped me. So, as if you heard last time on my part one of our New Year's, we talked about that I don't do resolutions. It's just not the way I do it because there's a reason that it's like January 20th or 21st is like the day that everybody quits. It's Quitter's Day. Quitter's Day. So, we passed Quitter's Day. So, if you made it past that, great. But I like to really go with a feeling, like, how do I want to feel this year? So at the end of the year, what do I want to feel? What do I want to feel I've accomplished or changed in my life that feels amazing? So I'm going along and I had a little, as I normally do, a little slow start to the new year. And I don't get all wrapped up in making sure by the first I've got everything all under control and ready to go because I like to enjoy my holiday vacation as long as possible. Like Christmas is so awesome. And then I need a break. So after my break, I just kind of start moving into it. And I started back, week of work, all that stuff. And I was making my to do list. And I was feeling, I wasn't quite at the overwhelm state because I was feeling quite calm after my little hiatus after the holiday. But I noticed I was like, oh, like my husband and I at the end of that week were like, why does life feel like just a list of chores? Like we're right back at it, literally a list of chores. And that just sucks. Like I don't want my life to be a list of chores. That is not what life is supposed to be. And I talk about changing all the time because I love change and I love to help people with change. And I'm like, I got to change this because I can't believe we just like in an instant we're back into a list of chores. So I look down at my to-do list and I'm like, oh, okay, I know I need a to-do list, right? I know that. I can't get rid of a to-do list or this brain is not going to remember all of the things that I have to do. So I'm not knocking on to-do lists. I still need them. But what I realized is that when we feel overwhelmed and like life is chores is because our to-do list is filled with crap that we have to do. Like, have you looked at your to-do list and been like, "Oh, I'm so excited about my to-do list." Like when? Never? I know I haven't. Like if you are, oh my god, congrats. Congrats. Because my to-do list is not filled with fun stuff. It is not a fun to-do list. And then I thought, you know what? That's part of the problem. Let's change that. Our life should not be a chore, like a list of chores. That is not living fully. Every single day should be when we start our day, we should go into our day thinking, wow, we get another day and today I'm going to experience something. What am I going to experience today? Because life is just experiences. It's experience after experience. And if we are sitting in our ho hum just to-do list blahs, that is not a great experience. And it's surely not experiences that we're going to remember, right? That's why we remember like cool vacations and trips and all these things that we do with people and places and things that fill us up, right? Even bad times are experiences and we remember them. So let's fill our lives with good experiences and we can literally have an experience every day. Now it might not be like, your last trip to Italy or Hawaii or something like that, but it could be an experience. You might have a super fun time at the grocery store. In fact, I just did. I had a great time talking to the lady at the counter. She was awesome. But that's because I went into it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have an experience right here in my grocery store. And that's what I wanted because I had to go do that and it was on my to-do list. But let's talk about the to-do list for a minute. What if we started adding great things to the to-do list? What if you did that? How would that change the way you feel when you sit down at your desk or at the counter or wherever your to-do list resides and you started going through what you needed to do that week? How would you feel if a quarter of the things, a third of the things, a half of the things on your to-do list were things that filled you up, that you were excited to do? Like, make sure and call so and so and have, and book that spa day, book that lunch, right? Those are to-dos, and those are exciting because you're like, oh yeah, I get to do that. But make sure that they're ones that you want to do, because we all are like, oh yeah, I got to book that lunch with so and so. Let's back off on that. They can hold on a minute, right? We got to prioritize the fun. We got to prioritize enjoyment of life. And that's what's going to create lasting change to make your life completely amazing. So, what do you think? How would you feel if today you went and you just added one thing to that to-do list that was exciting and fun? I challenge you. I challenge you to go do it, because I know when I'm done with this, I'm going to go back to my to-do list, that boring one, and I'm going to add at least 3 things that I'm excited to do. And it's going to start to change everything. So I hope you're with me. I hope you go do that for yourself. And I look forward to talking to you next time more about these resolutions or how you're going to make great change this year. And don't forget, hit subscribe and turn on those notifications so you get my next one. And then we'll just keep on talking and keep on changing. All right. Thanks a lot for being here.